NFL Today on CBS is powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Browns and the Steelers. Let's get you out to Pittsburgh with our announcers, Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson.
For a December day in Pittsburgh, it's glorious. Nothing but blue skies for this AFC North rivalry game between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo right here, along with Tracy Wolfson, all the crew. Looking forward to bringing this one to you today. Russell Wilson, 5-1 as a starter, Tony. What a decision by Mike Tomlin, coming off a 400-yard performance in a win against Cincinnati last week.
Yeah, he's really taken to this offensive system. Two of the biggest decisions for this organization, really in the NFL, you could argue, was Tomlin hiring Arthur Smith, and that all of a sudden kind of just made everything easy because they're really balanced, Jim. They run the football as well as anybody, but they're creating the chunk plays now that they got Russell. They're getting the ball down the field. This is actually an explosive offense and a great defense. This is a formidable team.
Just a moment ago, Tracy had a chance to visit with Russ on the field.
So, Russ, you're coming off a huge game over the Bengals, over 400 yards passing. What is working so well for you right now and this offense?
I think it all starts with the offensive line. You know, they're doing a great job of protecting. Obviously, it's going to be a big one. Obviously, they got some great players on the other side. But I think more importantly, we're just facilitating the ball to the right guys at the right time. Guys are making plays. We got great confidence. Arthur's doing a tremendous job.
We just got news that George Pickens will be out for this. How does that adjust what you want to do in this one against this Browns defense?
Well, obviously, George is a huge part to what we do, how we do it. But we got a lot of players, you know, and that's why Omar went to go get a guy like Mike Williams to make plays, too. And we got a lot of guys, man. Obviously, last week we got the ball to 10 different guys. We're not afraid to spread it around. So it'll be a good game, and it'll be a physical one. Let's go get it.
Good luck today.
Appreciate you guys. Yeah.
All right, let's talk defense for a moment. A game where you have T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett. You know there's going to be a lot of action out there with both of these defenses. T.J. first, though, and what you expect out of him today.
I expect him to be T.J. Watt, the game wrecker that he is, and we're looking at two of the best that have ever played. And T.J. Watt on this side with the Steelers, he's playing some of the best football of his career, which is saying a lot. I mean, he is a game wrecker, Jim, and you've got to account for him on every single play. Move the tight end across, chip, but to me, they're going to move him around a lot more than he's used to. This is going to be a shock to the Browns today.
Meantime, Jameis Winston, it can be hot and cold, that's for sure, but he brings a spark. He's coming off 497 against Denver.
He's hot and cold. You're exactly right. We've got the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. But the good has been really good. He's not afraid. He's a true gunslinger in every shape of the word. And all of a sudden, he hits the big one, and then he makes kind of the poor decision here. Throw the ball away. That's just the bad. But you got to get rid of the ugly, Jim. That is just not okay. It's going to be hard to win the game. But I think he has the ability to actually be a great player, and he's playing for his job this year. I mean, this is a one-year deal.
Myles Garrett, meanwhile, could reach 100 sacks in his career today. He had three in the first game against Pittsburgh.
He really controlled that first game. He set the tempo early in that game. Really disruptive. Today, expect Pittsburgh to allocate a lot of resources, chip him, but don't allow him to wreck the game, especially early.
Okay, well, we're getting set for kickoff here. Sunshine is out, and the Browns complete the first sweep over Pittsburgh since 1988. We're going to see. Today in Pittsburgh, for only the third time in NFL history, two quarterbacks will meet coming off 400-yard performances each. It's the Browns and the Steelers, and it's next on CBS.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Two weeks ago, these teams met in Cleveland in a blizzard. Today, clear, sunny, temperatures around 50 degrees, just glorious. Let's bring in Tracy before kickoff.
It It was a bold move to go from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson at 4-2 on the season. And I asked Mike Tomlin what went into that decision, and he said Russell Wilson can throw the football. He said that his passing game is on another level, and that's what the direction they needed to get into. In terms of the leadership, though, that is a byproduct. They needed that on offense. He said Russell Wilson is a football junkie, and he elevates everyone around him. A brilliant move by Mike Tomlin. That's paying off.
Big time. That's all you can say. Probably the decision of the year in the NFL.
Totally agree with you. Exactly right. I mean, he really wanted to see. He didn't want to have a good season. He was trying to win a Super Bowl, and he needed to know. Well, I think he knows now.
Well, the Browns won the toss and deferred, and Hopkins sends it down the way for a touchback.